Hi everyone, welcome to H&R Reptiles. My name is Ashton Riley and welcome to today's video. Today's video we're going to be doing a story time on how I got my wonderful cat Midnight. Now, Midnight was actually a rescue. She's also a bottle baby. If you guys don't know what bottle baby is, it's whenever you get an animal so young that they have to be like bottle fed and like all of that. Midnight was a bottle baby. I got Midnight whenever she was 2, maybe 3 weeks old. She came to me because my two friends from high school actually had a litter of kittens, and the mama cat had ran off. And there was a reason why the mama cat ran off. My friends' nieces and nephews were actually throwing the kittens up into trees and like watching them hit the branches and fall down, and they would pick them up and throw them back up again. The mama cat had left because I'm pretty sure she could tell that her kittens were going to die and there wasn't a good like outcome that was going to happen. And so my friends had showed up at my place that I was living and asked me if I would take one of these kittens because they were afraid to take them home because they were afraid that the nieces and nephews would keep throwing them up into trees. My thing is, why didn't they just make them stop? You know, it's not that hard to make sure kids don't abuse animals. It really isn't, and it just very frustrating thing to me that they allowed them to do that. But I got Midnight and from them, and there was like 6 kittens besides her, and all of the kittens had very like severe issues. There was kittens with like broken legs, quite a few with broken legs. There was quite a few with broken ribs, and one I'm pretty sure had a broken spine because it could not walk. I got her, and she was by all means the healthiest kitten that they had. And even though Midnight's rib cage was broken from right here all the way down to right here, Midnight's rib cage was shattered. That's why Midnight's so small, by the way, because Midnight's rib cage was shattered at a very young age. I did not think she'd make it. After I got her treated, I took her around with me everywhere I went because I was afraid that if I didn't, that she'd pass away, and I was so scared. So I had her with me all the time. As you can tell, she's pretty clingy, but you know, I was just so afraid that something was going to happen to her because she was just so small and did not have any teeth. So I bottle fed her for a week until her teeth came in, and then I mushed up her kitty food and got her on that, and she was doing really, really good. You know, she's never had any adverse side effects from how she came into life or how I ended up getting her. The only thing is, you know, Midnight is very small, and she's had kittens one time, and she was only able to have one kitten, and then that kitten actually is really tiny too. And that kitten's now a cat, but it's really tiny. So it's really interesting that Midnight having her ribs broken down made her a small cat, but then her baby is just as small as her. It's just amazing, I think. But I'm really glad that I was able to give Midnight a second chance because, you know, all of the other kittens had died. I had called my friends 3 days after I had gotten Midnight, and they had told me that every single one of the kittens had passed away the like couple nights, like, yeah, the night before I had called, all of the kittens had all passed away. And they had asked me how this one was doing, and I told them. They were really surprised to hear that she was alive, and all these years later, you know, they're still kind of surprised that she made it, but, you know, she was a miracle kitten, you know. Only thing she needed was somebody that was going to give her the love she needed and make sure she didn't get hurt. Midnight is a little scared of kids. But that's completely understandable because she was almost killed by a group of children. But she's a little afraid of kids. The only kids that she really likes are my niece and nephews because she knows that they're not going to hurt her. I love Midnight, and it just really sickened me to how I got her, and knowing that none of the other kittens survived, and knowing that nothing was done to the kids that had killed her siblings or had tried to kill her. Nothing was done to them. No actions were taken. The mom and dad didn't even talk to them. So they're probably out there torturing animals still because nothing was done. But at least I was able to save one precious little cat and was able to give her a second chance. I love you, Midnight. And as you guys can tell, Midnight is perfectly, very, very, very happy with us. Now, if you guys like today's video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and comment because we post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Bye!